But first at 5, a sibling tragedy creating heartbreak and questions in every corner of Metro Detroit. Today, police are confirming new information about that 2-year-old and 9-year-old rushed to the hospital from Greektown parking garage. Thank you for joining us. I'm Glenda Lewis.
And I'm Simon Shaquette. Our hearts are heavy as we report more developments. We're now learning the siblings died from apparent hypothermia. Police believe the van they were inside was running to keep them warm before it ran out of gas.
7 News Detroit reporter Faraz Javid has been searching for answers all day and joins us now with more. Faraz.
Investigation is underway to determine the cause of the death of 2 children inside the Hollywood Casino parking structure in downtown Detroit. Now, this happened Monday around noon. So far, the police believe the kids died due to hypothermia as they took shelter inside their van on the 9th floor.
On that day and time that the temperatures were below 32 degrees.
At a press conference Tuesday, interim police chief Todd Bettison and Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan said the family, which comprised of 5 children ages 2 to 13, along with their mom and grandmother, had been using a van for shelter for at least 2 to 3 months, utilizing several locations across the city, including the casino parking structure, to park the vehicle and stay warm.
This family reached out to our homeless response team on November 25th.
The mayor was informed that the family was looking for another place to stay as they were having issues with the family they were living with at the time. However, a resolution was never reached.
As far as we've been able to determine so far, the family never called back again for service. And as far as we've been able to tell, our homeless staff never proactively reached out.
Now Mayor Duggan is calling for the deputy mayor and the Housing and Revitalization Department to submit a report within 2 weeks, looking into how this can be prevented in the future. But in the meantime, people experiencing homelessness have options.
They can call the city until 6 p.m. at the hotline number. After 6 p.m., go to the police precinct.
Investigators are working to determine what time the family arrived on the fateful day, but at some point during the night, the vehicle ran out of gas. Police say shortly after noon, the mom called 911 for help as she realized her 9-year-old son was not breathing. In the meantime, a friend rushed the mom and the 9-year-old to the hospital in her car, only to be called back by the grandmother after the 2-year-old girl was found unresponsive. The friend went back and rushed the rest of the family to the hospital, where both kids were pronounced dead.
What would your answer be for those people who try to utilize the services, but they've just been let down?
We entered this winter with 400 more shelter beds and the 110 drop-in beds with a contract that nobody is turned away at the drop-in shelters any time of the night. We have to put eyes on these families experiencing homelessness with our professional outreach workers. We have to get them physically there and get an immediate response. You just learn so much more being with them.
Now, the 3 other children were also treated at the hospital and are listed stable. In the meantime, the city is assisting the family in downtown. I'm Faraz Javid, 7 News Detroit.